Hello, hello. Let me fix that. Okay. Welcome back. When last we left off, you, Fated 6, and your Kenku who you now babysit, cleared a warehouse and then stole some things that were possibly already stolen, and gave them back to their proprietor, and in exchange he began to float you down south to the southern tip of the Southern Isles, towards an island that the Kenku has pointed out on a map several times. And, after doing so, you gave him back some of his goods, divvied up some of your own, and you were on your way. So, as you are sailing at breakneck speeds towards the south, what would you like to do? Sure. That also happened, yes. Okay. And he doesn't seem to be Oh, hold on. God damn it. I think the speakers are fucked. Damn it. There we go. Okay, now people can hear you. Okay. I will repeat it again. You all are journeying south at breakneck speeds towards the Southern Isles in the direction of one of Kenku. And in doing so, you are beginning to rest on board. Zenobio is tied to a mast, and his book is sinking into the ocean, and the rest of you are just sort of hanging about on the ship for the time being. Was there anything else anybody else wanted to do?
Corvus is just gonna be hanging out in the front, watching the waters below, seeing what kind of seeing if he sees any dolphins or whales or stuff like that.
Make a perception check.
Nice. $18.
With an 18, you do see something. As you're going along your journey, and about 3 or 4 hours pass as people are beginning to rest and do things. Hold on, let me change that so you can't move that. Oh, shit. Okay. I don't think you should be able to move it now. Nope, you still can.
I've gone overboard.
I was just about to say, Captain Overboard.
Okay. Just be careful. I don't know.
People don't move the ship? Okay.
About 3 or 4 hours passes. Those that wanted the short rest begin to short rest, and those that are long resting are still in the midst of doing so. You begin to head down and across the ocean here. But as you are doing so, you see something strange somewhat over the horizon. As the sun is somewhat beginning to set, it could be a trick of your eye, but you almost see this greenish glow along the horizon.
He's gonna kind of look at it, kind of wipe the sea spray from his eyes, take another look.
Still there.
Hey, anyone else seeing this? He calls out to the party on the boat.
See what?
You're not seeing the green glow? Like the sea back there. He's going to point out towards the glow.
Can I try and make a perception check to see if I can see it?
As he points it out, you do somewhat see it.
Oh. That's weird. Would I have ever heard of something like just weird phenomena at sea of like glowing lights or stuff like that?
Make a history check.
Okay. Skill check. History. 16.
With the 16, you've heard of a few things. I mean, you've heard of Aurora Borealis and the strange sort of phenomenon that causes lights to glow in the sky. You've heard of just distant stars and other things that seem to glow in the night sky from time to time that have been recorded, but nothing is really catching your attention off other than possibly a natural phenomenon at the moment. You're not quite certain.
Would I have seen auroras from up north?
You do.
Cool. Does this look similar?
No.
All right. I will mention that. I don't know what happens down south, but those aren't any auroras I've ever seen.
Oh. I'll go ask the captain. Maybe he might have an idea.
Hey, Plent. Why don't you go ask your... Shit, I lost it. Why don't you ask your magic man over there to tell us what this is?
But he's asleep. Why do you want to wake him up?
I mean, he's tied up. He can't do any magic on us.
No, you'd be surprised, but I suppose he is temporarily weakened. Go for it.
Oh, I'm not touching him. I don't want to get any magic on me. He's your magic man.
Should not fear the magic.
I'm not.
Do not fear the man,
Afraid of it.
only magic. The magic itself is sinking as we speak for the moment, so he should be reasonably controllable if he can control himself.
I mean,
Walk closer and from a distance of like 5 feet, just be like, "Hey, Zen! Hey!" Hey, wake up! There's weird lights, and you need to tell us what they are.
Turn off the weird lights.
No, like out there. Would you look?
Oh, all right, hold on a second. He's gonna slowly get to his feet and look out over the bow.
He shifts comically from the rope tied around him as he just sort of shifts around the pole. There is a slight greenish glow on the horizon.
Do I know anything about this?
Nothing more than anybody else has already said.
Well, those are some strange lights. Maybe it's some kind of magic. I have no idea. Where the hell is my book, woman?
I don't know. We must have dropped it when we got on the boat.
Ah, gone missing again? How many times is this going to happen? I don't know how I keep losing track of them.
I don't know. I guess deep down, you just really don't want to be a wizard.
Excellent idea. I'll just make a new one.
Go for it.
Get these robes off of me. I need to pull out my extra book.
You can do it in the morning. You know, got lots of time.
I don't know what you're blathering about. Get me out of these robes.
All right.
I don't know, Zen. You said you wanted to get a full night's sleep, right?
Well, I'm going to be up for a good while now. I got to make a new book.
Well, I mean, that can always wait. You don't really need a new book right now, do you?
This is what I keep trying to tell him. I mean, the book is just a bad influence.
I mean, the light's going down. Don't you need the light to write everything down?
No.
Okay.
I'm good at writing things. It's my specialty.
If you really want the ropes off, fine. Go ahead. But you're just going to keep misplacing them until you realize you don't really want it. And she'll cut him down. Or untie him.
As he walks out onto the deck, he goes into his bag and pulls out a fresh new spellbook and summons a magical quill into his hand. He says, I'll be up back on the forecastle writing by the stars at this rate. But you keep your filthy self out of my way while I'm doing this. Last thing I need you to do is make me lose my place.
Would that be bad for the magic then?
No, it would just be bad for you.
I see. Well, I'll keep that in mind. You go on. Best get started before it gets too dark.
Just be glad I don't have that cleaning magic.
Yeah, you'd use it on yourself.
I am exactly how I intend to be, filthy assistant. Don't you forget it. He's going to stomp off towards the back of the boat.
As he stomps off, there's a kind of almost affectionate smile on Nesma's face, and she kind of turns around and has a sip from her flask that is running rather low.
And he yells out as he's walking away, he's like, and try not to get drunk.
Have to try to get drunk, human.
All right. So you begin the arduous process of completely copying your book once more, which is going to take an hour. Is there anything anyone wants to be doing while they continue to ride toward this green glow?
I'm going to go up to the captain and I'm going to try to just be like, excuse me, Captain, sir.
What can I help you with?
Might you know what that strange green glow in the distance is?
He sort of tilts his head as he has to look down underneath the sail to see it. Nah, I haven't seen anything like that before.
So it's not some sort of common phenomenon.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I'll try to avoid it best I can.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm going to go and try to find. I'm going to go back to the others
Okie dokie.
and Just. Okay, so I spoke with the captain, and he does not know what that is, and we are going to try and avoid it.
Why?
Because we don't know what that is, I would assume.
Right, I don't understand. If we don't know what that is, why not take a peek?
Because it could be dangerous.
Well, you could also die in 5 minutes. Like, who knows what's going to happen in the future?
I mean, if you want to, you can tell them to try and swing by closer, but I don't know. That
Nah, it's not my
kind of
shit.
gives me
Not
the
my place to say.
The glow just kind of gives me a bit of the creeps.
Well, you seem a cautious type, if you don't mind me saying. Kind of with Corvus. I don't know how we'll know what it is if we don't go look, but probably best we don't get too close right away.
Sometimes it's good to be cautious. Just like trying new ingredients in the food you make. You don't want to risk adding something in that might be dangerous.
Then again, caution makes you hesitate, and if you hesitate, you could get killed. Just food for thought.
I'm not the first one to say that, and probably won't be the last.
Yeah, if you hesitate, you get a sword in the stomach. Always hit first.
Well, in any case, it seems perhaps it'd be best to just be on guard. Should this glow prove to be a sign of something dangerous.
Does the glow look like it's getting bigger?
It does, as you are going directly towards it at the moment.
Well, I mean, obviously it's going to get bigger, but does it seem like it's I don't know, also approaching us, or is it more like getting bigger quickly, or is it getting bigger
Make
at an expected pace?
a insight check.
Gotcha. 17. Oh, I'm loving these rolls. Kind of
With
suck in
that-
a fight though.
It does actually, as you're looking at it, even with the amount of speed you're going, it does look like something's actually approaching you, and not just you getting closer.
Corvus is gonna look at that, and he's gonna nod. He's gonna say, "Excuse me 1 second, y'all," and he's gonna head into the back, and kind of shake Draka awake.
What? Corvus, I'm trying to sleep.
Well, I just thought you might like to know that there is a green glow quickly approaching the ship, and we seem to be headed straight for it. Could be a fight. Just wanted to let
Well,
you know.
then it would be better if I could sleep and we could avoid it for like 8 hours, but if there's
Yeah.
a fight, wake me up when there's a fight.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I might not get the chance, so try not to sleep so deep.
I'm sure I'll wake up if there's a commotion. It ain't in a large ship.
Sure. Is Zenobio also in this room, or is Zenobio on top deck?
I'm under the deck. I'm
Yeah,
probably
he's on top.
not actually where
Okay.
no, I'm at a negative elevation. I went under. I went below
Zenobio's
deck.
on top, he said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Zenobio's on top. Sorry.
Then he's just gonna kind of nod and head back over here. I
I'm
don't
gonna
think we'll need
roll
to worry.
over, go back to sleep.
Yeah, I don't think we really need to worry about avoiding it or even approaching it, you know?
Oh? What makes you say that?
Because it looks like it's coming right for us.
Oh dear Lathander.
Well, that takes some of the hesitancy out of it. Nesma sort of braces the anchor against her shoulder once more, ready for attack.
Alrighty. As you are just preparing yourself to continue moving, as you just wait for a moment, about 2 hours or so pass, and at this point, those of you that are taking long rests, it has been 6 at this point. You begin to head off, and as the few bits of momentum changes that he has made, you begin to sort of drift to the right a bit. But there's a moment where you lurch and stop, and the captain is confused and sort of looks around. Did we hit something?
I think something might have hit us. He's gonna do the stupid thing that someone always does in pirate movies and stuff like that, and he's gonna lean directly over the side and look down into the water.
Sure. You see, as it begins to swirl and manifest in front of you, a large whirlpool that begins to suck you backwards.
Well, this
Yeah.
doesn't look good.
Looks like we hit something.
What did we hit?
Whirlpool that's sucking us in right now, sunshine. Pay attention.
You get to about there, and it your ship basically stops as it forces itself against it.
Do we want to maybe jump ship and get away from the whirlpool?
Suction's too close
We
around a
ain't
whirlpool.
jumping ship.
What do you suggest?
Hell if I know. Fight against it until we break out of it.
Good. Go to.
Well, if you do so quietly, I'm trying to finish copying this book.
You would have been finished by now. It only takes an hour to do that.
Oh, good.
Is there anything that I can see it like in this whirlpool? Maybe it's like, I don't know, a giant sea monster trying to suck in the ship from below.
Perception check.
Okay, there it is.
No, not really. Doesn't look like anything's down there. It just looks like there's a small pool. It doesn't even look like it's dragging you down. It's just pulling you towards the center.
Huh. I know you're supposed to fight against a whirlpool, but it's not trying. I don't think it's trying to suck us down there.
Cope?
It just kind of seems like it's positioning us. As far as I can tell, it doesn't really look like it has a down to it.
I can try and go up top and see if I can get a better look. Maybe there's something nearby or below.
Maybe.
And
Dan, what's going on?
I'm trying to look, filthy assistant. One moment.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. What do I make of the whirlpool? The whirlpool?
Make a perception check. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like it's pulling you. It's just holding you in place right now.
Well, definitely seems a bit strange that it's just holding us here. But, well, are we moving at all?
Not at the moment.
Soul's going to take off his cloak and put it down and just kind of unclip and unfurl his wings, and he's going to take off probably 10 feet above where the deck is and fly out just here to take a look down. Just so he can get like a better view.
Nothing that anybody else has seen.
Okay. Gonna look back over to Corvus. It doesn't look like there's anything really down there. No creature or anything, at least.
So if there's nothing down there, and it kind of looks like it's just holding us in place, it wouldn't, let's say, if someone were to jump from the side of the boat, it wouldn't suck them down, right? It would keep them there?
I don't think that's a good idea. It seems like that might be a bit dangerous. This is still
As you're
the old-
discussing the possibility of whatever plan you think that is going to happen, and while you are all distracted by the whirlpool,
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, exciting.
I don't have magical weapons.
one moment.
The sweet surface of Neem typing frantically washes over us. We wait for the inevitable death to come.
I'm not typing. That wasn't me.
Oh, wasn't you? I
No,
swear I saw.
I
Okay,
was.
so
No, that was me, actually. I have a really loud keyboard.
okay, so Neem's thing was lighting up on my screen at the same time.
No.
You got to get that RTX audio filtering.
I mean, sound's not coming through. It's just lighting up.
All right.
Yeah, I know. As it was happening, I was just like, that was the person I saw lighting up when I heard the keyboard.
As you are all distracted, seemingly, you all hear a rock to the boat as the wave crashes up against it. You turning around, there is a massive, double the size of your ship. However, it is partially ethereal as it glows with a green light. And just on board, you see one creature, a snake-like creature with humanoid face, the Medusa-like hair shining over its head. It looks towards you and points, and with a silent scream, you are all surprised, and they get to attack first, but I need everybody to roll initiative as I put you into an initiative check. Hold on.
Hey.
I'm asleep.
All right. Just make sure. Okay. Battle begins. You're surprised. You're surprised. You're surprised. Ghost Pirate 1. Sort of flies over to here. And then I need Tiff to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, God.
Guys, over here.
You're
Hold
safe.
on, Tiff. We're dealing with something.
As the creature rushes towards you and seemingly flies directly through you as you feel a thud in your chest for a moment, but nothing more. Next. It's going to dash right up to there. 2. Going to dash right up to there.
Oh, best friends.
Oh, and also set everybody set their cells snap to grid. Oops.
Oh no, we are suddenly engulfed.
No, just changing it to object. Okay, and that is their turn. So, back at the top of the round, Tiff, you are up.
Yes. I am going to grab other Tiff and put it in it over sort of like over here, just sort of like stash them.
Okay.
And then I'll grab a crossbow off the belt and start loading it. And I guess I'll try shooting at this one that's next to me. I do have crossbow expert, so it's not a disadvantage.
Go ahead. .23 hits.
Nice.
You knock back your crossbow and fire it directly into the chest as it flares through the incorporeal form, which quickly sutures itself back up, as it doesn't look like it did a whole lot.
I am also a Gloomstalker, so I get a bonus attack.
Yep. 22 hits. And once again, it fires directly through it, but does not look like it did a whole lot. Though there are chunks of it now missing, as that was a lot of damage.
Sweet. I'll still stay where I am and kind of try to protect other tips of my body, and I'll fetch out my other hand crossbow and reload them. And
Okay.
My turn. Oh, Marshall, that's a thing.
Yes.
I'll look at this thing close to me and try to size it up.
15, I believe, is enough. Let me just make sure. Yes, it is. All right. It has the following traits. In addition, it has specials and it has actions. Which would you like to know?
Specials.
Specials. It has ethereal sight or incorporeal movement, whichever one you would like.
I guess we'll go with the movement. Makes sense. All right. That's my turn.
All right. Soul. You there?
Oh, I was muted. Okay.
Yes.
Seeing the enemies positioning where they are and hearing Tiff call out for help, Soul's going to take his kind of, I guess, the wooden rod he uses for spell casting, and he's going to flick it towards this one and cast Thornwhip to try and snag it and drag it away.
Sure.
16?
16, I believe, hits. Yes, it does.
For
However, it does
Tiff.
not move.
Okay.
Whip goes through it and sort of slices into it, and it sort of bits and pieces of the sort of ectoplasm that is this creature sort of slice off, but it does not seemingly move, as you cannot get a grasp on it, it looks like.
Oh boy. And with that, he's going to flap his wings and come back over to here.
Okay.
And that will be his turn.
Okie dokie. Nesma.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action rage. And then I guess, is this snake, ghost, sailor, pirate person holding a shield?
It is not.
That's fair. I'm going to attack him
Okie
with my
dokie.
big anchor, trying to smash it in the head.
Okie dokie. 16 hits. Oh my god.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't it be bludgeoning?
Yeah, it's bludgeoning. Because it's a.
Oh, yeah. No, I just copied my great axe macro and
it's
forgot to put that.
It's not a big.
That is nasty.
That is a lot of damage.
Didn't I?
However, it does not seem like it does a whole lot to it either way.
It doesn't
That
sound
would
as
be
magical.
8. Never mind. Yes, it does count as magical. Never mind. It does a lot of damage.
Also, I did extra because I rolled a 6.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I believe that you only do the extra when it's a crit, but let me just make sure. Because I forgot it already.
Yeah, it's on crit.
Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, so you don't roll the extra 2d6. But either way, that's 17 damage, Jesus. This creature actually bends underneath your attack as it crumples to the ground for a moment before raising back up. It seemingly surprised at your weapon being able to hit it like so.
Mesmo grins, and that's the end of her turn.
Alright. Pirate number 1. Not having much luck over here. 1 moment. Okay. It's going to slash out at you. Tiff. Never mind. It's done. Corvus.
He's gonna do what he does best, and he's gonna smack it.
Go ahead.
13.
13 hits.
Oh, nice. So 6 slashing. Yeah.
Alright. As you axe through the creature, it sails right through its body and doesn't appear to do much.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to. That's all I can do. So
All Alright. The captain is up. And he is going to continue trying to get this ship out. Let's see if he's successful. He is. As your entire ship here begins to move. Hold on. I actually have to change the ship back to token. Should get to about there. As you are freed from the clutches of the whirlpool, it seems. Change to object again. All you guys, and move you there. Close enough.
Oh, too far.
A little too far. There. Close enough. All right. However, as he does that,
He was on the other side, wasn't he? Over here?
I thought he was on
no.
here. Okay, whatever.
he was right here. It's fine. All right. As you do so, you see that there are more whirlpools beginning to jot up that he now has to avoid. Zenobio.
Did I actually see Nesma wielding this new weapon?
Yes.
I yell out, "Assistant, you moist stand crab! That new weapon suits you! It's blunt and inelegant, but it gets the job done, by Jove!"
You bet it does, wizard. Do your magic already and get us out of this.
I'm not the only one wielding magic now that you've got that on your side.
Shut your filthy mouth. No way that's true.
I'm gonna magic missile the one in front of her.
Okay. All right. It's 8. I see missiles fly out of your hand and sidewind around the sails and slam straight into the creature.
Watch it with those things.
Just be glad I didn't use the ice knife, or the fire knife, or the thunder knife, or the acid knife. All right. Can I tell something about the magic of these creatures?
Make an Arcana check.
I'm good at that.
All right. Do you want to know that, or do you want to know like actual martial stuff?
So yeah, I meant that in a loose sense, since they're
Yes,
like
okay.
material things.
Yes. So they still have specials and they have actions.
Oh, let's just go good old actions.
I have Withering Touch, Etherealness, Horrifying Visage, Possession, and that's it.
I'll yell out to the group saying, watch it, don't get touched by them. They're also hard to hit if you hadn't figured that out yourself, you dimwits. Otherwise, don't let them possess you.
Well, which one do you want to learn?
Oh, sorry. So I don't get to know all of them and then learn one. I get one of them is the one that I learn.
Basically, when the first one goes, that is a high enough success, you can pick a like one section, which in this case I have specials and actions. And when you learn that for the first time, you learn all the titles of the things in there, and then you pick one.
Okay, but so out of character, I learn all the titles.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was like. I, for some reason, thought that it was like, okay, in character, we know they do a series of things. We don't necessarily
Basically,
know.
you're learning this out of character, but in the sense of just expediency and stuff, I am basically saying this as if you are relaying this during the heat of battle, like these tiny things that make sense that don't.
No, it was just
count.
specifically that I thought that I would like that I somehow like was learning about like the generic like things and then finding out specifics. But now that makes sense. Well, then I will specifically suggest I will want to know about their possession.
Sure, the long one. All right, that's what it is.
Okay, well, I think that's all I can do.
Yep. All right.
I'm gonna get back away from these things and get back to the corner over here. I'm up here. I'm just gonna stay back in the corner over here and like hold on pretty tightly.
There you go.
So the long and short of what I'm getting out of this is if we just beat someone unconscious, the ghost has to leave.
If it's possessing someone, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Draka, you're asleep.
So I was looking at it. My passive perception is 16, so I probably wake up. but I can do a roll if you'd like to do that.
Yes, I would like you to make me a perception check.
Okie dokie, 26.
You're definitely awake.
That was a crit. What
Yep.
a waste. Oh, don't turn off Snap to Grid. Turn off sleeping.
As there's obviously sounds of battle as the boat creaking and pulling to a stop probably woke you up.
Alright, well then I will get up, grumble about the fact that I'm being woken up, and then, face? Yeah. Walk over nonchalantly, like so, into battle
Okay.
from below.
All right.
Which means also I'll reset my elevation if it didn't. So I'm now above thing, and then I will use my Restless Fury. I wanted to say relentless really badly there. Which means that I can use a cantrip or spell on my weapon as a bonus action. So I'm going to use my... Where'd it go? Green Flame Blade, which is a cantrip. As a bonus action, I'm going to put it on my longsword. So that's the first attack, and then I'm going to attack again. Because I didn't use my actual attack yet.
Okay.
Which I think makes it get extra. Yeah, it gets an extra 1d8 fire damage. So I have to do that separately, but... Okay. Also, it rolled damage, but I don't think it actually rolled a hit to hit. It just immediately was like, here's some damage.
Okay, so technically with Green Flame Blade, you also have to make an attack.
Yeah. That's what I
So
thought. Okay,
I need
so
you to
then
make
the
2
extra
attacks.
damage is the spell that I just cast. Okay.
It might be the damage that jumps from your attack to like a creature within 5 feet.
Yeah, so...
I'm seeing melee attack 17 to hit.
Yeah,
Right
I
above you.
just did one.
Yeah. So that one's your Green Flame
that was
Blade
my
attack,
first
which hits.
attack,
Yes.
which was
Okay.
part of the spell, I think. Yeah, because you make a melee attack. So that's the first one, and then I also get to do a second one. There you go.
That's 4 slashing.
Do I get to do?
8.
Also, is it the 8 would be magical because it's
Yep.
fire.
I did it
It's
separately.
just cool. And then yeah, the second one would be 12. I was really hoping it would just turn my weapon damage into fire damage.
Green player. Sorry.
Yeah, it's a normal attack, and then Green Flame leaps around. Green Flame.
It's my favorite spell. It's really fun.
What's your spellcasting ability modifier?
+6.
Okay, so your spellcasting ability?
My spell attack bonus? Oh, or yeah. The ability itself is +4, but then it's...
Okay, so it'd be +4. So this one gets 4 damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack, that one definitely hits as well. That one's going to be 6 to slice into it.
Oh, I guess
All
you
right.
can get proficiency. Why don't I
if
get
it's just the ability
proficiency?
modifier, it doesn't add proficiency. That's what it says.
Okay. Well, then what's the point of having that on my character sheet? I already know. It's okay.
It's because you did 8 fire damage to one creature and then 4 fire damage to the other one for free because of your ability.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You basically got a free attack out of it. That's why.
Yeah, this is how I wanted to get double attack, because I only get one.
Yeah.
This was my solution. Cool. I will also do martial on them
Yes.
because I'm trained in it, so I should be good at it. Called that too
I believe that's still
Probably not
enough.
enough.
Nope,
Yeah.
it's not. Never mind.
That's cool. That's my turn.
All right. This one is up, and this one I need Nesma to make a charisma saving throw as it reaches out
good.
towards you.
I clicked it.
I'm doing an error. Just clicking it. No.
I don't know. My macro's broken. I don't have a bonus, so.
All right. Well, as it reaches out towards you, it sort of sand seep through your chest as it disappears inside of you, and your mind goes blank for a moment as you can see what's happening but have no control.
Cool.
Turns around, and Nesma is now looking at you all as this one has disappeared. Two. This one I need Corvus to make a charisma saving throw.
You got it. Nat 20. Here we go. So close to a nat 20. But...
Still pretty good, as this one reaches out towards you and it just does not latch onto you as it pulls back quickly. The Kenku just stares blankly at you all, confused. Tiff.
Don't let the crow get possessed. It'll be even more creepy. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and double crossbow against this one that's right next to me.
All right. 14 hits. 12 hits. It's going to be 9 total. As you fire 2 into it, it's looking kind of haggard and shaky now, but it is still standing.
Cool. I suppose I will marshal and see actions.
Sure.
Don't remember what we haven't looked at yet.
You still have Withering Touch, Etherealness, and Horrifying Visage.
Horrifying Visage.
Sure.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, that's my action and bonus action. I'll just end my turn here.
All right. Soul.
Okay. I do not like how Nesma is looking at us. So I am going to fly 30 feet up into the air.
Okay.
And I am going to summon my wildfire spirit with my action.
Okay.
Over here, because I don't want the fire damage to hit the boat.
Where are you putting it?
Over, let's say, here.
Okay. Go ahead and
Just
place
so, yeah. I will do that now. Oh, let's see. Synaptic Grid is already enabled. Excellent. So, about here. And then I just need to read if on my turn, when I summon him, he gets to attack.
We did this last time, and yes, he does.
Okay. Then he is going to go ahead and shoot at this one, because I believe that is within 30 feet.
Yep.
He's going to go ahead and shoot a fire seed at this one.
Mm-hmm.
8 will not hit.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh well. And that will be it for my turn.
Okay. Esma. You are going to move here. And then Corvus looks pretty cool.
He is.
Oh. Okay.
Right.
Oh,
So take 17 bludgeoning. Oops, I plus another 2, so 19 bludgeoning.
I don't like that at all.
Plus another 5, so 24. Plus another 5, and then plus... Let's see, did I roll a 6 in there? Doesn't say. Definitely did on the crit damage.
Yeah, so the first one says 11 plus 6, which I would take to be the...
It's 2d6, so that's the 11. I can't tell which one, if it's a d, either one of them are 6, though.
Yeah, I mean, to get to 11, it would have to be 5.
Yeah,
Would it have to be 5?
it would
or 6?
have to be.
Okay. Then I roll another 2d6.
I hate it, but
And you're down.
actually, hold on.
Or you're a half orc, so you're at 1.
Well, hold on. Actually, I get a +1 to AC saves. Yeah, so I'm at 1. And I'm also now resistant to damage until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Ugh,
As Nesma
I didn't-
walks over and, in surprise, slams you on top of the head with her giant anchor as you crumple into the ground, almost unconscious.
Oh, I also get 5 temp HP.
Okay, so then do healing. Where's the healing?
Yeah,
Do healing, and then there's a temp option.
Yeah, 5.
All right. The haggard-looking ghost is up, who is getting beat up pretty badly, but is going to try to attack. Probably. Hold on. Never mind. She turns her gaze to Draka, and I need Draka to make charisma save.
Oh,
This ghost vanishes as she reaches over to Draka, and Draka goes glazed over in her face.
Here at the Nobio mutter, surrounded by idiots.
Corvus.
All right, so I'm no longer invulnerable. Not invulnerable, resistant to damage. But I gotta make that adjustment into my AC. My AC is currently, and my AC is 19. So yeah, I'm gonna have fucking hit it. What else can I do?
That hits.
Yeah, excellent. And I don't have any health potions, do I? Of course I don't. Yeah, I guess that's gonna be my turn. Actually, no. Wait,
Alright.
can I do a martial check real quick?
Yep, go ahead.
Excellent. Okay.
22 is enough. Hold on. You still have a special, and you still have... So you would still have Ethereal Sight, Withering Touch, Etherealness, and that's it.
Wait.
Hmm?
Sorry. Carissa said something in chat about being immune, but I don't know if that's...
When you're raging, you can't be charmed, but it's possession, so it's probably different. And I don't
It's
remember
not
what the other
charmed.
one is. Yeah.
It's different from Charmed.
Yeah. Well, there's something else too. I don't remember what they are, but yeah, probably not.
Let's do you said Withering Touch was one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that one.
That's just the regular attack, which is the following. That.
Okay. I just wanted to see what was coming directly at me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. The captain continues to try to steer the ship, keeping it as best he can away from all of these whirlpools. And he's successful as he begins to turn the ship. I'm just going to leave it there because he's not ending up in a whirlpool. Zenobio.
He's going to come over to the edge of what? He's going to come over to the edge of the thing here, looking down, and having seen the ghost disappear, obviously, and knowing the abilities, would surmise what is going on, and yell out, "You shabby vixen! How could you let yourself get into this situation?"
Okay.
And then he's going to. Well, these are very good options. These are very good options. I guess he's going to throw down grease on the deck.
Okay.
I don't know that. None of my things are good for this. We don't want to kill. I don't want to kill Corvus is the problem.
I'm very resistant to dying, if that helps.
We'll see. All right, we're gonna go for it and see how she goes. We are gonna throw out a good old-fashioned ice knife at the ghost pirate. Nah, fuck. I mean, that's really dangerous. Yeah, I don't know. He's gonna do it. He's
Okay.
gonna Ghost Pirate 2 next in the group there because he figures he's going to probably have to deal with Nesma and Draka.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where is it? Well, let's see here. Oh no, I got a better idea. I'm going to use my good old Tasha's hideous laughter on Nesma.
Sure. Nesma's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. And fail. As Nesma, the possessed person, is stuck laughing as the ghost inside of its dismay.
Sweet. Nesma herself is watching from the background and thinks this is hilarious. The whole situation, not just finding the ghost.
All right.
All right, what else can I tell about these ghosts? What else can I tell about these ghosts? Is there anything else more?
Gotta make another Arcana check. There you go. There is still ethereal sight and etherealness.
How about ethereal sight?
Okie dokie. Ethereal sight is the following.
All right, backing up to the back a little bit here, and I believe that's it for me.
All right. Draka. In your possessed state, you see Tiff. And he looks pretty tasty. And we're gonna swing a sword at him. That's a 12, which does not hit. Pirate. That one's in Nesma, who is stuck. That would be at the end of Nesma's turn, so she can't do anything. 2. He's going to try to... and fail. They are going to open up their sort of chest cavity for a moment as worms and snakes fall out. I need everybody that isn't possessed to make me a wisdom saving throw.
But that's what I'm good at.
Ouch.
Yeah, I don't think you have halfling luck
no.
anymore.
I obviously like copied some stuff over from the other token and did not realize that was still in there.
Well,
And that is
Oh,
presumably a 2.
But since I don't know the other roll, it doesn't matter. It's fine. So everybody except Zenobia is now frightened of this creature.
Oh wait, I think my little guy also has to make a saving throw, so
Yes,
I'll
he
do
does.
that right now. He...
Jesus.
Goose
He's
seen
fine.
some shit.
So wait, is this ghost just hanging out over the ocean, or is this just like the tokens
It's
put aside?
not there. They're
Okay.
possessing Draka right now, so they're
I
just
figured. I just wanted to make sure.
there for my sake. The Kenku yawns as he's grown bored of this fight already. Tiff, you are frightened.
Oh no. Oh, no. I think my panic reaction with Draka coming at me is I'm gonna try to like non-lethally shoot her in the leg or something like that.
Sure.
And it's presumably at disadvantage because of the frightened.
Yep, because you are facing towards the creature. With disadvantage, that does not hit. Or no, 18 hits. The dice rolls.
Yeah,
Nope.
I got a lot.
Or no,
My AC
18 does not
19.
hit. 19. Oops.
And
However, that second attack will hit. So Draka, you take 11 damage, but you are raging, so that's 5.
I don't have rage.
Or you don't have rage.
But
Never
I
mind.
do have
you take
damage
11.
reduction.
Okay.
So it-
reduce it however you wish.
It's 8.
Okay.
I'm just difficult.
That means this guy needs to make a. Okay. And this ghost pops out of you. Haggard as it still is.
Just what I needed.
Soul.
Okay. Well, I'm terrified. But since I look down and I see Corvus in a pretty rough shape, Soul is going to focus up on his energy, and I am going to cast. Yeah, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit on him
Okay.
at 2nd level. So that's a little fiery. Let's go with an owl. Why not? A little fiery owl appears like in his square, and it gives him 3 hit points.
Righteous. Thank you.
And now my little guy is going to
Time.
fly up over here, and he's going to try and shoot this one with a fire seed. 21 to hit for 7 fire damage.
That hits. And this one dissipates as you fire seed through it, and the ectoplasm, or whatever you wish to call it, sort of begins to singe and break apart as this creature shrieks out silently. It just dissipates and disappears.
Excellent. And now I'm going to... Oh, wait, no, I can't. It takes its turn after my turn ends, so we're good.
Yep. Nesma, what are you going to do? You are laughing to yourself. However, your turn eventually ends, and then you need to make a wisdom save again. And you are still laughing. Nope,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
good. I rolled for you. You're still laughing.
Excellent.
Corvus.
Things she could be doing right now.
Go ahead and roll Healing Spirit again, because start of your turn.
Oh, I
Okay.
rolled again?
Soul rolls again.
1.
1
Nice.
is
Sorry.
for you.
Nah, everything counts. So Corvus, feeling emboldened by the amount of healing he's getting, he's going to go ahead and he's going to strike out
Okie dokie.
at this thing. Here it is.
That
All right.
hits.
And then as a bonus action, he's going to Inspiring Smite.
Okay.
It's his channel divinity. I get to distribute 2d8 plus 4 temp HP to creatures of my choice within 30 feet, divided as I see fit.
Okay.
So 15. Since I'm the most damaged one, I'm going to take the 15.
Or hold on. Roll that attack at disadvantage because you're frightened.
Oh, right. Okay. I forgot about that.
Never mind.
Doesn't
It doesn't
11
hit.
hit?
No.
Never mind. Okay. Then I don't Inspiring Smite. And then that's going to be my turn.
Okie dokie. Captain is going to continue to move and hopefully not end up in a whirlpool. And you're good, so I'm not going to move you. Zenobia.
While he's concentrating on one thing, I guess I'll come over to the side over here and seeing that one that is up. He will. Well, Toll the Dead certainly wouldn't do anything.
Nope.
Would you think these things are sorry, what do you say in terms of their immunities and stuff, like psychic damage?
You can make an Arcana check to figure that out.
Let's do it!
That's enough. Alright. As far as immunities and resistances go, these creatures are resistant to slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing that is non-magical. They are condition immune to nothing except for prone. They are damage immune to cold, poison, and necrotic. And they are damage vulnerable to radiant.
Alright, I'm gonna mind sliver it.
Sure.
Right on out.
That's going to be intelligence save.
What, necrotic? I thought this was fucking psychic. You're totally. I totally.
I'm pretty sure that's not necrotic, but
Yeah, that's a.
For Toll the Dead?
it's not told.
Oh, mind.
Oh, you cast the wrong one.
Oh,
That's why.
I Toll the Dead. That's why. No, okay. There's something wrong. Somehow
Yeah,
my
you're-
macro got overwritten. Hold on. Okay, it is. Psychic energy. Intelligence saving throw or 1d6 psychic damage. Subtract 1d4 from their next saving throw.
So I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
All right.
All right. Anything else I can do? I told already to my Arcana.
Yeah. You're basically
All right.
done.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna once again back off behind the captain and say, "You're doing a good job keeping this boat on course. Just keep doing it."
He does not respond. Draka.
Corvus, always getting yourself in trouble, and I'm gonna walk over here and I'm gonna tap him for a healing word. No, yeah. Which one's the one that's the right one?
Cure wounds.
Cure wounds is the
Wounds
right
is
one?
touch.
Great.
Yep.
Great. Thanks, team.
Yeah, that's
You heal for 7.
Thank you.
I pick them up constantly. I don't understand why. Yes, bonus action. I literally didn't put it in the spell. No, it's action. That's
Yeah.
the wrong
Cure
one.
wounds is an action. Heal wounds is healing word is
the
bonus
one I
action.
wanted.
Oh.
Well,
you went up to
take-
touch him, which is cure wounds. You don't have to
I
move
don't-
for healing word.
Yeah, but I'm still going to. He
Okay.
gets a bunch anyway.
Is that 4 for him as well?
No,
No,
it's
you can't do both.
instead. I can't do
Oh.
both.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, hold on.
Take away 7 now. Just take 7 damage, you'll be fine. Sorry. I wanted the bonus action so I could also attack.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Also, question, is my... I'm reading the green fire spell. I haven't actually used it. I feel like it's still there, but maybe it's not because I attacked other people.
Well, you can just use it as an action anyways, because it's a cantrip.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just do that.
And it does
Green
it as part
flame
of an attack
blade,
action,
which is
so.
3 damage, plus also
Wow.
my longsword has to actually hit first, which I did.
Something messed up there.
Yeah, I added stuff to the thing and it's wrong. It's okay.
Okay.
Just ignore that extra code. That didn't work. It's 3 damage.
Yep. He's gonna take that full 3, and it's gonna take 3 slashing.
That's not how I do that. That's probably why. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that later. Anyway.
Alright. Anything else?
Have we found all the things? Did we discover all the martial secrets?
There's one more trait or
Oh, I
action
didn't
left.
figure it out, so we can move on.
Okay. Alright. This one is inside of Nesma, and you can't do anything. This one, let's see if it gets its possession back. It does not. It will reach
Be
out
immune to it anyway.
for Corvus and miss. Tiff is half falling asleep as he sits up against the side of the boat. Tiff.
Okay. Seeing as it worked on Draka, I'm going to try to do the same thing and hit Nesma in the leg.
Sure.
Again, at disadvantage. Ugh. That's a
That
miss.
misses. That hits. So 10 piercing to you, Nesma. And then this guy needs to make a concentration check.
I guess I've been laughing for a while, so I would have lost.
Yeah,
rage,
you
but-
do not have rage anymore.
Yeah.
Fortunately, their concentration check is still good, and they are still possessed.
What about the laughter?
Does that end immediately after taking damage, or is that just make another save?
I think you get a save maybe with advantage.
I think it's just the same.
I'm scrolling up to figure it out. Hold on.
That was also a save. I didn't
that
think you got advantage on it.
Each time it takes damage, yeah. Still laughing. Still laughing. All right. Tiff, anything else?
I'll shuffle up here and hop on top of this rigging. And
All
end my
right.
turn.
Soul.
Okay. I'm going to just because I'm still frightened of this one over here.
Yep.
Yep. And I'm just like trying to figure out.
Oh, Tiff, make me a wisdom saving throw for your frightened.
Okay. I thought that you.
It's at
might
the
be
end of your
thinking
turn.
Something else.
You are no longer frightened.
Should I make the wisdom save?
Yes, as well. Yeah.
Come on, nat 20.
You are no longer frightened.
Good enough.
Soul, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to try and martial check the ghosts to find out the last trait.
Sure.
15.
That's enough. That's it.
Okay. I'm going to look at this other ghost here, and I'm going to fly down to the deck. I'm actually on the ground.
Okay.
I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to try and just like, without being able to really do so because I'm terrified of it, try to just cast where it's floating, create bonfire below it.
Sure.
Sorry. So Tiff pointed out I would have had advantage on the wisdom save because it was from damage.
One moment. Let me make sure of that because I thought I read it as just one thing.
I shouldn't have shatter. Oh well.
God, this is loading so slow. Hold on. All right.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Yep. It has advantage if it was triggered by damage. So go ahead and roll again.
Well, I've rolled the 17.
Did it? 17. Okay, then yeah, you're no longer laughing. However, you're still possessed and prone.
It's. I mean, I don't know why I even pointed that out, but
Yeah.
whatever. It's honestly kind of hilarious.
So go ahead and cast your create bonfire.
Okay. DC 15 or 4 damage.
It'll take that 4 damage.
And then I'm going to have my little Igni. You know what? Let's have him fly. No, let's have him fly over here.
Okay.
Crap. I should not have flown him so close. Can I just say maybe here, and that'll be good?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. And then Fire Seed.
Okay.
22 for 9 damage.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
Alrighty. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, you're no longer frightened.
Yay. Okay.
Nesma, you get up. Where's it there?
I'm no longer raging at you.
You're no longer prone. However, you now see that there are a bunch of people in front of you that look very easily hittable. And let's attack Corvus again, I guess. 25.
Bye. Oh, that makes me sad. Yeah.
12 bludgeoning.
At least it wasn't a crit. Oh, fuck. That's... I'm still good.
Alright.
Still up.
That's Nesma. Corvus, you are now up.
I don't...
You roll Healing
Fuck.
Spirit. You heal for 6.
Oh. Sorry, I just automatically put 3, but yeah, cool. Excellent. You know what? If Nesma wants to pick a fight in the middle of this fight, Corvus is down. So he's gonna go ahead and swing at Nesma.
Okay.
I'm not frightened, so no. 21 technically because I have the +1
Yep.
for the thing.
That does hit.
All right, that's gonna be 13 slashing damage,
13 slashing to
Do
you.
this.
and I'm gonna inspiring smite.
Sure.
So 10. How's everyone looking? Okay. Let's
Fortunately,
give.
it maintains possession.
Okay, I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give 4 points to Draka and 6 points to me.
Okay.
This is temp HP, by the way.
Anything else?
No, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Captain tries to keep you on course. And this time is unfortunately unable to avoid drifting you into a whirlpool here, unfortunately. I need everybody to make me a athletics or acrobatics check.
You got it. Look at these. Oh.
That was so well timed.
All right. That. Put another one down. All right. Sol Zenobio. All right. Sol and Zenobio, you will fall prone as the ship rocks and stops. Condition. Prone. Man. Alright. Zenobia, you are prone.
I jump back to my feet and say, surely this is that Haradan's doing. What's wrong with her? Break free of this accursed possession. And he's going to use magic missile. He's going to hit her with 1.
Okay. And the other 2 on the ghost, I assume?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so 4 force damage to you, Nesma. So 7 to this thing. And you see it as it erupts into it and dissipates, exploding into somewhat viscous goo.
Nesma lets out a very awful sounding dwarven curse as the spirit zaps out of her.
Well, not the one inside of you. The one next to you.
Oh, the other one.
The one inside still good?
I gotta make Constitution saving throw. Yes. Still inside.
Alright, looks like it's gonna be a group kick fest on Nesma.
Alright, anything else?
You gotta do
Is there anything else to learn about these dudes?
Not at the moment.
There. Okay, yeah, I figured that's it. All right, well, that's it to me.
Alright, Draka.
All right, I'm going to heal my brother for my action this time for serious instead of pretend for 8. And then I'm going to use my Restless Fury to use Green Flame as a bonus action, which is still super broken. I broke it more. Enjoy.
Okay.
Oh, I know why, because it's not... Whatever, I'm just going to delete this. Okay. I'll click the button correctly now. It's because I was trying to make it spend spell points. Oh, good, +1 damage if it was level 1 or higher.
Alright. That does hit, so 7 damage to you, Nesma.
Yippers.
And it's still inside of you.
God damn it.
Like I said, you're gonna have to just kick someone unconscious before these ghosts go away.
Alrighty. Anything else?
I'll do the marshal again. We still have one left, right? Or
No,
can I
you got
do-
everything.
Okay, cool. Then I'm done. I'll do a marshal on Neza. No, we're good.
Alright, the pirate's inside Nesma, and it's gonna fight back, going after Corvus again.
They can fucking try.
15? No. Alright. Tiff is asleep at this point and snoring loudly. Tiff.
Which Tiff?
Tiny Tiff. Tiff
Oh, okay,
Jr.
both Tiffs? Good.
I'm asleep and snoring loudly. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing and just try to wing Nesma again, non-lethally.
Sure.
At this point, that's almost impossible. Let's go for it. Yeah,
It hits.
done.
The ghost pops back out as Nesma goes unconscious. And since you did do it non-lethally, she is not taking death saves.
Yes. And I do have another attack, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to line up a shot on this ghost pirate. If there's not too much in the way.
Sure. Uh, 28 definitely hits. That's gonna be 3. Anything else?
Does it? And
Alright. Soul. You're probably muted.
How much movement is it to get up from prone?
Half of your movement.
Okay, and then how do I rotate my character?
Shift scroll wheel.
Okay.
Just don't do that
Okay.
a lot. You will freeze people.
Okay, he's going to run up and he's going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on Nesma
Okay.
for 6 healing.
Alright, Nesma, you're no longer unconscious.
Just trying to tend to her wounds as best he can, while Igni, at the end of my turn, is going to fly over here and shoot a fire seed at Ghost Lady.
Okay.
16.
That's a lot of damage, yeah. She's not looking great. Anything else?
That's it for now.
Alright. Nesma.
Cool. Nesba's gonna leap back up to her feet with angry sort of snarl that's half curse, half guttural sound, and lunge at this ghost with her giant anchor.
Okie dokie. That hits. How do you want to do this?
I'm just gonna try and like slice her in half with the main like curved part of the anchor.
Alright. As you jump up to your feet with a almost acrobatic jump, swing the anchor over your shoulder and then straight through her as it just slices her in half. The ectoplasm and slime sort of viscerates to the side and lands in all directions. Tiff, who is asleep and snoring loudly, does not seem to mind as he is covered in this goo and doesn't even really seem to notice.
Nora just roars out her rage over the ocean and then sits down. It's like, well, that was quite the fight. Sorry about that, Corvus, but well played.
You fool, you woke her up. We could have been able to bathe her. Do you know how long it's been since she got knocked out? It's virtually impossible to do.
Mr. Chance Wizard.
One of these days, you'll be my not-so-filthy assistant again.
You give
And
up
as
the
you-
magic, I'll give up the filth.
As the battle finishes and you look around, the strange ghostly ship still hangs in the ocean, but the whirlpools seem to have disappeared underneath the water.
Hey, Draka,
Hmm.
you don't suppose there's treasure on that ship?
I mean, at this point, we need to check it out if we can. Soul, you can fly. You want to see if we can stand on that thing?
I can try, but
If you don't want to,
I mean, we could just jump and possibly land in the water if you'd rather that, but
I mean, I could swim out there. If the ship is there, I can climb up the side of the ship. It won't be
Igni.
hard.
How about you go and see if the ship is made of any solid material? I'm going to send my little spirit out.
Well, you can
Alright.
fly, can't you? Check it out.
And
Your,
can the spirit land on the ship?
little spirit goes and on top of the ship, and you sort of see as it pushes its little fire finger down towards it and sort of pushes into something hard enough.
Cool. Seeing that it does, Draka's gonna take a run and jump
And
and
Corvus
try to
is
clear this. It's only 10
right
feet.
behind her.
I can do it. Here is my athletics check. 11?
It's more like 15. What's
Can
your
I jump?
strength score?
Plus 4? Yeah.
+4, you're fine then.
Yay!
He is literally
He's the
right
same.
behind her.
Yeah.
Okay,
You did a
what's your
really
strength score?
Same thing. Or plus
no,
5?
it's a 5.
Yeah.
Yours is fine. You'll easily make that.
Yeah.
Fork's just jumping from ship to ship.
Nesma
We'll be right back.
to the edge, like close by, and is about to like leap across, and then sort of takes a stock of her wounds. Is like, meh, call me if anything interesting happens, and sits down.
I'm going to look at Nesma and just be like, I have a little bit of a little healing thing here if you'd like, and I'm going to try and use my bonus action to move the healing spirit to where she is.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
So I'll just roll the d6 because 3
That's
healing to you.
Quite a lot of blood there, Nesma. Are you feeling all right?
I mean, I've had worse.
So
Would
yeah,
Would you like a good berry?
Oh, sure. Sounds delicious.
and
As you say the word Goodberry, like instinctually, Tiff immediately jumps up.
Oh,
Goodberry.
well, you seem to have found something that Kenku likes. I guess that's good.
Silence,
yeah,
wench!
It's a little bird also has a taste for magic food.
Well, they did always make me feel better when my mother gave me them. So
Wait, magic food? It's not going to turn me into some
Oops.
wizard, is it?
no, they're quite safe.
Why am I might second?
I've been eating them since I was a wee child, and I'm just fine, I think.
Nesmo looks him up and down very carefully. Like, okay, you seem all right.
Just look at that chiseled jawline. He's more than all right.
Don't agree with me, it ruins it.
You sure you're feeling all right? I ain't seen that much blood since, ever, really. I wasn't.
I mean, I got at least a couple pints left. Get a couple drinks in me, I'll be fine.
Oh, yes, I'll do that. I think we brought some. I'll go find some.
Who bought it? Fuck, I think Zenobio bought it.
I think you did.
You got questionable booze, but
You caught very
Then
questionable
definitely got,
booze, which if you would like to go find, you can.
Nesma definitely got like a barrel of beer or something, though.
Did we steal that from the warehouse, or am I?
No, it was bought. And I believe that's the only booze you bought.
Based on I was trying to convince everybody that I was a drunk.
Eh. She's the dwarf with like 9 hit points. She'll drink anything.
Alright. Are you going to find that liquid then?
Yeah.
Okay. You find it very easily, as Zenobio did not, I believe, prepare to hold on to it.
Yeah, it'd be
And,
stored.
you bring back up a gray bottle that has something inside of it.
Knowing Zenobio is cheap as hell, I'm gonna give it a good sniff before I partake.
Well, good thing you did that, because there's definitely piss in this bottle.
What on earth did that wizard... Yo, Zen, you gotta make sure you're buying shit that's worth money. And I'm just gonna toss it over the railing.
That was worth that interaction, at least.
Yeah, you're lucky I didn't drink it.
Might have improved your smell.
But it wouldn't have improved your state.
I have to admit, I'm kind of lamenting that there isn't any real drink aboard this vessel. Not that I would want a lot, mind you, but well, could certainly use some stealing of nerves after that onslaught.
The captain sighs very loudly. Go onto the ship, around the back towards the cabins. There should be a stock back there.
Mighty kind of you, Captain. Certainly won't forget it.
Well, we didn't all die, so that's worth it, I believe. Man, my voice is
Not
just
much
gone.
help from me, I suppose, but I appreciate the gesture nonetheless.
I agree with that. He calls out from the ship.
I'm gonna look around this ghost ship.
Go ahead then. There it is.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, you three, go ahead and make me investigation checks.
Right.
Ain't good at that.
Oh, hold on. Where did
But
go?
can I use perception?
No.
A
Oh.
solid 3.
We don't think good.
We see
Investigation.
things, we hit. That's our thought process.
Oh, good. We brought someone who can see things.
Alright, as you three sort of look around the ship, you look below the hold and see nothing but just swirling green mass. And probably safe to assume that's a bad idea to go in. However, on the sort of front of the ship here, you do find a few things just sort of randomly laid about. Old, decrepit bones of creatures that seem to have been possessed and brought aboard that just died slowly of starvation or whatever happened aboard this ship, along with some of their belongings. That of which does catch your eye slightly. And hold on one moment while I generate that loot.
I wrote down bones.
Yes, you want the bones? Okay. You have bones. Good job.
I want to give him the
Ter-
tip. He might want to chew on them.
Yeah, come on. We have a pet to take care of.
What a terrible way to die.
And Tiff Senior might like them. I don't know.
I don't know if this is the worst way to die. I think drowning's a pretty rough way to die. Honestly.
Still pretty bad to die this way.
I mean,
Chewing on bones? Sorry, what was the bad way to die?
starving to death.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
I'd
the
want to
ways
go
they
in battle
go,
if I could make a choice.
I think what happened to them was similar to what happened to Nesma. They probably came aboard and then their bodies were just left to rot.
Well, I guess we better give him a proper burial then. And he's gonna take some of the bones and throw them over the side. Sea
I'll
burial.
grab like a couple choice like ribs and stuff. Maybe a femur. Those probably are good. Just some snacks for the bird.
It's starting to sound more like Draco wants some snacks.
I mean, maybe if they were fresh. They are kind of rotted corpses. Marrow's probably already gone. I mean, it's barely a snack. Adds character note, Draco likes to chew on bones.
All right.
I'm ready.
Hold on. I actually gotta post these before I do this because I will forget to do so if I don't do it.
Put it in the bag of holding.
You don't have a bag of holding.
It's in the other one.
No.
It's not a real bag of holding, but it can be where things are put.
Just take a second. Because I forgot. I should be doing this.
I have to say, I know this is gonna screw me over in the long run, but really excited for the advantage on death saves.
Oh, also, did you use your lay on hands last battle? Is that why you didn't have any?
That's why I'm at full health, because I used only lay on hands. Because pretty much the same thing happened in the last battle.
You could have used hit dice after the battle.
I didn't think. Yeah, I just.
It's fine. I just thought it was funny that I was like, wait, why isn't he healing himself? Uh-oh.
I'm out of all of my resources.
This is why I wanted a nap, guys. I still had all my first level spells, though.
Same. It's just that I didn't want to cast Burning Hands on a very narrow ship.
Are you sure? I think it'd be fun.
If I were less wise, I would have just gone up above all of you guys and just Burning Hands straight down.
And then our boat gets a hole and we sink. We have to drive the ghost ship. Somehow. Wonder if we can sink it. Use your burning hands on the ship after.
I was actually kind of thinking of doing that, yeah.
Although it's probably damp, so it probably won't catch.
Well, it's magical fire.
That's true.
Then again, it is also a magical dampness.
Unleash whatever's underneath the hold. Haha, whoops.
Releases a long lost plague into the ocean.
Not our problem. We'll let that other party deal with it.
Everything we do, everything we touch turns into a disaster.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? All right. Well, actually, one second. Actually, I forgot. I have to do one more thing. No. You find 24 GP.
Yay.
Yes, that wasn't great, but that's what you got. However, with the 19, you were able to find 3 things that look of note. First, a longsword that does look like it shimmers quite brightly, and doesn't seem to be dirty at all, even though on this strange ship that it is.
Yoink.
Along with that, you find a cup that looks like it has a very strange face sculpted into it. And while it doesn't look too out of the ordinary other than that, it does seem to have a strange aura about it that you can tell is pretty magical, obviously. And then also a pole, which looks to be 10 feet long, it looks like. Very thin looking, but it has an obvious magical aura to it that solely are able to detect.
Okay,
I'm gonna
Maybe-
take that longsword.
I'm gonna hand it to her.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
Soul,
gonna
since
put it
you're
in
the
my
only
cup.
you're the only magically attuned person here, go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Sure.
Mhm. We're both magical, also. Paladin and a
Yeah.
cleric.
Nope.
Cleric, go ahead and make me a.
I clicked
Arcana
on it. We'll
check
see
as
if it
well.
happens.
It
I'll
probably.
do it again. Nope.
Nope. You guys have no idea what these do, but you can tell they're magical.
I'm gonna go
Maybe,
ahead and attune to it anyway.
Do
Okay.
you mind if I see that cup?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Maybe Zenobio might know
That's
what they do.
Weird
don't-
face it's got on there, but
I kind of like it. It kind of.
careful, it's got some sort of aura
What if
to
it's-
it.
What if the skulls are a warning, like, hey, don't drink out of here or you die?
But there's nothing in
Ooh.
here.
There's not a chance I would get cursed by a magic item again.
I don't think so. But also, I don't think either of us would really think about curses or consider them worth their worry.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take this poll and try and see if Zenobio can identify them.
Corvus is definitely going to drink from this cup, but should it be now or later?
I like that I've added more bonus actions to my ability. I feel like if you give that to Zenobio, he's gonna get Nesmith a drink from it.
Right. And see, this could kill us.
I
But-
mean, you can ask him to identify it. I mean, we can try to kind of see if there's anything evil about it. But
really
I reckon
trust-
don't drink from it until we actually know what it is.
I don't
Says
really,
the person who just put on a new longsword.
really trust Zenobio to not curse it.
I
I
don't
mean,
know if he can curse it, although that is a good point.
he had plenty of
I don't think he
opportunity to do so during that fight, and he didn't seem to do so.
Right, because he's a sneaky one. All magic people are sneaky. They're never going to do one thing. They're always
Yeah.
going to do the sneaky
Corvus.
thing.
I'm going
Would
to
I
say
do
he come over
something
to my.
Would I do something that's sneaky? Because I use magic.
Right, but the magic we use is granted to us. They sneak it out.
Sneak it out.
Yeah,
I mean, I think he learned it all from books.
right, but
It ain't
I don't know.
sneaky, it's hard work where he has to write everything down and remember things.
right, but it's still, I don't know. I don't trust it. You know?
I mean,
And even
maybe it's taking its toll on him, but he also seems friendly enough that he'd help.
for
I don't know
now,
if I'd call him friendly, but I see where you're going with that.
Well,
But,
friendly enough.
okay,
Yeah.
so the person he's closest to is gonna be Puent, and he just threatened to throw knives of various elements at her.
I think that's, she was cursed.
She did
No, this
knock
is-
you down almost.
Right, I understand that, and if she wants to fight, we can do that. But this was
I-
before.
I think we
Before
can
she
be
got provoked.
cautiously trustful, and I mean, if he does something terribly, I guess
Oh.
we could deal with it then.
Well,
Oh, don't worry, I got a close eye on him. He does anything shady, I'm coming after him.
I mean,
how about
The
this?
three of us, honestly. I mean, or 4, 5, or however many people to actually stand up for it. I mean, I think we could take him out easy enough. He's
yeah,
just learned folk.
but the point is, I do not trust him to not curse me for the fun of it.
Well, but
Well-
I can cure you of it. So even if he does curse you, we can fix it. Because we're
True.
holy.
Well, how about this? I have this pole, and I can try and talk to Zenobio, see what he can find out about it. Then we can see whether he curses.
Right. Yeah, sure. We'll use the pole first, and if that seems all on the level, we can do the next thing. And I mean, we can just keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
All right. I just don't trust things I can't hit.
I know.
All right. He's gonna go ahead and kind of attach the cup to his belt.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Yeah, no, he's not doing anything to try and activate it. He's just getting hands free.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Sol is going to hold Igni in one hand and the pole in the other, and then fly on back.
Okay.
Flap, 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 flap.
Alright, I assume you two are heading back as well.
Yep. Jump it back over.
Absolutely.
Whee! Hopefully they clear the deck. Or we run into them, whichever.
He just jumps. Doesn't matter if anyone's in his way.
Alright. As everybody heads back over, are you doing anything with those items just yet?
I'd bring the pole over to Zenobio if I can.
Okay.
Nobody
It's a
looks
very
up to
normal looking stick, Zenobio.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But it does have a magical aura.
I assume I can't immediately see a magical aura. I would need to look at the thing probably a little closer.
I mean, you can tell it's magical just by looking at it, but I need to make Arcana check to know what it does.
He's gonna initially look up and say, "Huh, you got a stick. I'm sure it'll keep you entertained for days." Oh wait, that actually is entertaining. Hand it over here.
I'm going to glare at him a little bit, but I'm going to hand it over.
He's going to inspect it. Does not have the ability to identify items, but he is very
Make an
magical.
Arcana check. It's alright. That is enough. Alright. This, in particular, I'm going to DM these to you because I'm not sure if you're going to want to do these and not tell them the correct thing.
Exactly
Especially
why.
if you do the cup.
Why did you
Especially if
identify?
you do the cup.
Norman would much rather find out by drinking from it.
Oh, that came out weird. Hold on. There you go. So you may create whatever command word you want for that.
I'm going to look back at him and say, I'm pretty sure only Nesma can use this. It's a magical fishing pole meant for dwarves. They have to yell out, "Filthy assistant," and then it will work.
I'm going to make an insight check on that.
I mean, sure. Go ahead.
Nope. I believe him.
He seems like he's being truthful.
None of us trust this wizard.
Look, I'm totally not lying to you. Come over here, Nesma. Just grab this thing and say "filthy assistant."
Oh my god.
Is it going to turn me into something weird?
Oh, it'll let you fish very well, in fact.
Oh, well, I mean, that sounds pretty handy. Give it here.
I'll hand it to her.
Filthy assistant.
And it turns into a fishing roll. Fishing
Ah.
pole.
Cool.
There you go.
I'll
Now
just,
you all
like,
know.
toss out the thing into the ocean and see if I catch anything.
Not immediately.
I'll just keep it out there. Just see what happens.
Oh. Thank you, Zenobia.
I'm sure that'll keep her busy for some time.
All right, Zenobio. Will this cup kill me if I drink from it? He's gonna hold up the cup for Zenobio to look at it.
You say, well, it depends what you put in it, but let me see here.
Make another Arcana check. I'll say do it at advantage.
All right.
I probably should just go with the original one. It's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe
DMing this to you again.
Nesma would hate this thing. Let me hold on to it.
I don't think I should. What does it do?
Oh, it's a cup of whatever purification, isn't it?
Pretty much makes drinks, well, let's just say not dwarf friendly.
You keep
All
that
right.
thing away from me, and Nesma immediately turns around and like clocks the item and gets a good look at it. Like remember to look for it.
Oh, we could try it on some seawater. Would it take the salt out?
Yes.
You don't sound too sure of it.
Fuck yes, I'm gonna try it.
He's gonna toss her the cup.
Okay.
Wizard, if you're lying, I'm gonna punch you.
I'll be downstairs.
Like you can hide. Ooh, do I see through him saying yes?
Yes, you can tell that he is definitely not being entirely truthful.
Alright, I'm not gonna drink some seawater then. But I will
Okay.
go down and punch him. Oh no, Igni's on top of my character now. Whatever. Do. There you go. Take 8 damage, buddy.
Hold on. I'm going to lay some grease at the bottom of the stairs if you come down.
So you want me to make a dexterity check before I punch you for sure?
Yes.
Dexterity. Wacky hijinks! No, I slipped down the stairs! So, Draka comes down the stairs, slips, falls on her ass, stands up, and punches you. And you take 8 damage. It's not slashing damage. I don't know why it says that. Probably because I copied the macro.
Zenobia was just like, well, can't say I didn't deserve that, but you fell down the stairs real good.
Good thing it ain't a lot of stairs. Oh, do I take damage from the fall? I guess it wasn't really far enough to do anything.
6 damage.
Sure.
You fell
Why
down
not?
10 feet of stairs. I don't know.
I don't know, I fell down more than that, and it just hurts my butt a bit.
In any case,
Cool, I heard
eventually, after
more. Oh,
you
sorry. It's 3.
after you've figured that hijinks out, and you have this mug. Here, I'll actually just post it. It's fine. Whatever.
Oh, Corvus, I'll give you back the mug too, so that's in your inventory.
Nice.
So if you haven't figured out by now, Neem, this group is going to take 5 times as long to do.
Oh, that's fine.
anything.
As long as we get there eventually.
Wacky hijinks and infighting.
Friendly play fighting. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's like,
I posted what the cup does. Then the captain sort of turns to you all, very tired at this point. We should be there by morning. So just, I don't know, get some rest or something. I don't know.
Yeah, since
Hopefully
Draka's
nothing else comes
downstairs,
up.
I will go back to sleep and finish my long rest.
Well,
oh,
at this
considering
point, 8
our-
hours are going to pass, so everybody can take a long rest if they want.
Restart
Nice.
my long rest.
Yay.
I'm gonna drink as much ale as I can in like half an hour from the supplies that I was unwisely told about, and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
Sweet.
Oh no, this means my list has to change. Oh boy.
The long rest macro should fix your spell list.
No, I just have to manually.
Hold on. I think I am missing the map. Hold on. New map.
Do, 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 do.
All right, now we can fight some ghosts.
Let's make sure that I have it here.
I will also toss a bone to Tiff Jr. and see if he wants to chew on it.
We might as well toss a bone to Tiff Senior. Maybe he wants a bone too.
Yeah. You want a bone? I took a couple in case you wanted to like whittle it into something or chew on it or something.
Oh, thanks.
Well, are you gonna whittle it or chew on it?
Yeah, I hand you over a bone and then just watch to see what you do with it.
No, Corey just straight up asks, also watching.
He sort of like holds it by the tip, sort of looking it over and be like, okay, I heard it's impolite to refuse a gift from an orc. So he sort of like takes a cloth and like wipes it off and then puts it in his bag. Thank you. I'll make sure to use that later.
Cool. Does the bird chew on the bone that I gave him?
One moment. I'm fixing the map. Hold on.
No worries.
He's gonna lean over to Draka. What do you think he's gonna do with the bone?
Don't know. He seemed kind of afraid of taking it. So, I mean,
What
he
do you-
doesn't. I barely even told him he had to take it. I just said, here, if you want it.
Yeah, he did seem. What if he? I don't know. Why would he take it if he doesn't want it?
Maybe he does want it, but he didn't want to look too eager because it's fucking weird.
Oh,
But I
that's
did-
cool.
Pick up
Oh.
bones and give them to him. So,
Then he definitely chews on bones.
yeah, for sure. I mean, we'll see if little Tiff does. They can.
I'd be surprised the little Tiff didn't eat that in one bite.
He is a bird. He might swallow it. I don't know if Kenku are carrion eaters or not, but worth testing.
I wasn't even sure what a kanku was.
I mean, I know it's a bird, and that's
We're
pretty
talking
much.
bird folk. What else do you really need to know?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't really come across many.
You hand a bone towards the Kenku, who sort of looks at it very curiously for a moment before he sort of scratches at it with his weird clawed finger. Good berry.
Corpse is gonna go over and go, kinda, you chew on this. He's gonna point to the bone and then make a chewing motion with his mouth.
Alright, he puts it towards his beak and sort of chomps down on it slightly, and it just sort of clacks against it.
It's got teeth. I've seen that picture. He for sure has a goose teeth thing going on there.
Clacks against it.
Well, he seems to like it. I don't know if he can really chew on it, but it's something.
I don't know if he likes it. He's just kind of clacking it.
Just like toss over whatever other bones I grabbed over the boat. Like, don't need these.
He'll like slowly go through them one by one and sort of claws at it and clacks onto it and puts it to the side and pulls another one, clacks on it and puts it to the side.
The thing only ever seems to repeat us.
Well, he seems to be enjoying
for whatever it normally eats.
I mean, he seems to like those good berries that Tiff gives him, but otherwise, I don't know.
Or
Somehow,
some of those, maybe he'll be quiet.
I mean, he seems to be quiet, just enjoying these.
Somehow, this is worrying me a little bit more than if he had just swallowed the whole thing.
I think I'd be more concerned if he swallowed it, because, like, what if he couldn't digest it, and then we had to deal with it coming out the other end? I think he's just playing with it. You know, kids like putting stuff in their mouth.
Is he a kid,
Couldn't
though?
stop you from putting anything in your mouth when you were a kid.
Well, yeah, I gotta sharpen the tusks, but is he a kid?
Your tusks sit outside of your mouth, honey. You didn't have to put them in your mouth.
Well, the inside ones, too.
I mean, I don't know if he's a kid or not. He's tiny. I don't know how big they get, though.
I mean, Corvus is gonna look around. Everyone's kind of tiny.
Oh, I mean, compared to us, sure. But in general, he's smaller than any of them as well. Even Nesma.
And what exactly does that mean? You've taken some indication of age now? I'm probably twice your age. What exactly are you trying to say there?
I mean, I wasn't reckoning any disrespect there. I just meant dwarves are normally around your height. You're an adult, I can tell. But he's smaller than you, and I don't know many other than maybe halflings that are that small. So I don't know.
Pretty small, and they live for quite a while, but I don't know about bird folk. That's a whole other thing. So
I'm just trying to, posture on what he's trying to.
How long does the average bird live?
I don't know.
It can't be more than a few years, right?
Well, but he ain't just a bird. He's a bird person.
Right. But, okay, so the average person...
I don't think that's going to help you, hon. Just, I think he's more younger just how he acts, He doesn't use the language that he's learned to try and communicate very well yet. I feel like if he'd collected enough sayings, he could say more when he's older. He's only really repeated things he's heard us say.
Sure, but we also don't know anything about Kenku. This could just be how Kenku are.
Well, maybe we'll find more Kenku and then we'll know. But, right now, we're basically treating him like it's a daycare, taking him home, maybe. So...
Or to slaughter a village. By the way, he asked me to slaughter a village the other day.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
When did he ask you to do that?
Well, I put him on my shoulders for the first time. He whispered down and said, I don't know, something weird about slaughtering a village.
I mean, that means that he heard someone else say that, right?
I don't know. It wasn't the voice I recognized.
Maybe he was just telling you, maybe we'll find this village when we get there, and we'll find out that it was attacked. Hopefully. I mean,
It sounded
you want
real
something
ominous.
from our village? It depends, but probably it's fine. We'll see.
this
We'll see what's
conversation
going
is
on.
done, Nesma is still just drinking beer and slowly tries to like quietly, surreptitiously gesture the Kenku over and like give it some beer as well.
It was real. It wasn't like a normal, because I'm usually down for whatever, but it was
Unsettling?
a little bit, yeah, because it was a different voice. The way it was just so, because it honestly feels a little bit crazy around it. It was so calm when it said this to me.
Well, we're already kind of keeping at least one person with it at all times and keeping an eye on it, so I guess we'll just keep watching it and hopefully it doesn't do anything crazy, but I mean, it's real easy for you to just pick it up and overpower it, so I'm not super worried about it.
Yeah.
We'll be cautious when we get to wherever it is we're going. I'm gonna go rest. I think we've had enough for today, and hopefully we can get a full night's shut-eye before we actually get where we're going.
Hopefully.
All right. As you're having that conversation, as Nesma is trying to feed the Kenku beer, it slowly nudges over, Tiff right next to you, as you sort of slightly hold it back for him to take a drink from. He makes a few beeps and sort of bird noises as he tilts his head and then sticks his snout in to sort of suck up a bit of liquid, to which he does drink. And as he comes out, he speaks. Blood of my blood. I see. Go find it.
Nesma just kind of raises an eyebrow and tilts the glass further towards it.
Good, Barry. And he takes more of it.
Sort of looks up to everybody around and doesn't say anything, but makes a sort of like, what the fuck face, and
The three of you hear that. The captain sort of looks over his shoulder from the position. That bird's fucking weird.
Agreed.
It's a very strange bird. Everybody else heard that, right?
Yeah.
Only you
What?
guys here heard that. Soul and everybody down here did not.
Oh, never mind.
I guess I'm talking to Tiff. Like, Tiff, you heard that, right?
Oh, I heard it too.
Okay, well, we should look into that, maybe. I'm just gonna try and be friendly, like, hi, how you doing? And sort of smiles at the bird. Keeps holding the mug up for it.
No. And that goes back to clacking on bones.
Well, I guess he knows his limits. That's good.
He likes the bones I got him.
At least
Oh, I'm just
one
tickled.
at least one of the people we gave bones to showed
I'll say you two make me perception checks.
Aww. I have a +6. That's such a low roll.
It wasn't you.
Nesma, make me perception
Oh
check.
man, it's just not freaking rolling. What the?
Alright. Tiff, as you're noticing him clacking on the bones, every once in a while you'll see he'd turn it like sideways slightly, and his tongue begins to sort of slide up and down the bone slightly, as if he's like digging into it. And you're seeing small bits of bone actually come off as he slides his tongue around it. Like his tongue has sort of like razor towards it. It's not something you would expect a bird to have. And it's very creepy.
Oh boy. I'll point that out to Nesma.
Did the captain see it?
He was too busy steering.
That's fair.
Alright. He continues to do that for a bit. Is anybody doing anything while you continue your journey through the night?
Oh, no, Zenobio's holed up downstairs.
Okay.
I assume from before even.
Yeah. Alrighty. Nobody else is doing anything, then.
I'm just
You
pleased
travel
I
through
got
the
to
night.
punch Zenobio.
You travel through the night, and after resting for a good long while, the sun begins to rise, and you see an island, a small one, in the distance. As you travel along, you see the small island, a strange, somewhat decrepit, ruined tower on it. No sign of life, no sign of foliage, just small bits of grass and mud that fill this sandy sort of shore.
Guys, it's another tower.
Well, is this where you're trying to get to, bird friend?
As you begin to approach this, and he does see it, he does run up towards the other side and just sort of hops up and down, beeping.
Well, I suppose it's a sign we're in the right place.
I don't.
Herself to her feet and goes down into the hold for a breakfast beer, and then comes back out onto the deck with the beer in one hand and the other sort of resting on her anchor.
Well, at least it'll be easier to see if we don't come back.
I suppose, but I should be going after I drop you off.
I mean, we have the scroll, so we can signal for you to come back for us, but,
Aye.
I mean, I almost feel like we should just dump this thing on the island and turn around with you.
I don't.
I mean, what's it gonna do here? What I would like to know.
Yeah, alright. I suppose we could spend a day or two. Could you just come back? Like, how long would it take for you to just come back right away? I mean, I wouldn't really want to spend more than a day here.
Depends on when you call me back. If I'm
Right.
going all the way back, it's going to take about 2 days. It says it takes me a day to get back.
And you ain't willing to wait for, like, a little bit for us to just go on the island before you?
I don't normally wait.
Right.
However, I can be persuaded.
You want a cup that makes you sober?
Why the hell would I want something like that?
I don't know. You said persuaded. That's the only valuable thing that I have. Besides my hat, and that's no. Absolutely not.
I mean, I could just pay you a day's cost for you to wait for us.
I can agree to that.
10 gold a day?
Correct.
Sweet. My notes are great. Definitely my writing isn't trash. Yeah, that's fine. I'll give you the 10 gold now, and hopefully it's just a day. If it's more than a day, I'll pay you for your time of waiting for us. But I'll send you a message.
Alright, then. I will get as close as I can, and then I will circle around the island once you are on it.
Do you have a rowboat or something for us to get across, or are we swimming?
Nah, you're swimming. I'll get as close as I can.
God, in armor?
Corvus was like,
Great.
he's already ready to throw himself overboard.
Alright. Let's change this back to token. Is it already a token? It is already a token. Alright.
Oh,
Can
that's
get you
pretty
to
cool.
there, as it doesn't
Oh, we can
seem
just
like
jump
the
then. I can make
sandbar
that.
is very low here.
I jump.
Okay.
Also,
Probably with the bird.
He does look like he wants you to pick him up as you come close.
Yeah, you just pick him up and jump, and he can have his arms out like he's flying
Mm-hmm.
with the stellar jump.
Before Desmond went across, Sylvia would say, that looks like a small gap. I bet you can't toss me across.
I see what you're at, wizard, but I bet you can. And I'll grab him and toss him head first, and then jump across.
Make a strength check.
Athletic.
With +6, yeah, that's easy. He just... Yeah, he, flies head first and lands in his face on the sand.
Don't even get to make a dexterity check. Maybe I'll land good.
Nah.
Sure. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check. Somehow, by all leaps and bounds, this old man flips through the air and lands on his feet.
I hate wizards.
I will fly over and land with a few flaps.
Okay.
Nesma's just that good.
As you are all on the land, he gives you one final tip of his hat as he begins to sail off.
Well, I guess we're gonna tie some rope to this here Kenku so he has like a little child leash. And then
He does
let him
immediately try to get off of you and start walking forward.
I'm holding him though. Gotta do it.
Make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Yeah. No. Oh,
Oh my
no.
god. As soon as he starts running, Corvus is chasing after him, and he will try
Nope,
to attack
never
him.
mind. You're still holding him.
Oh my
He's still
god.
holding him. He's
Excellent.
squirming
Just
and trying to
struggling.
go forward, but our legs are just moving while you're holding him up, and he's just not.
Now
going
hold
anywhere.
on a second, and I'll just tie, or I guess between me and Corvus, just tie a rope around him so he can't run too far, and then child leash
leashing
that
him.
thing. Yeah, 100%.
You put him down, and he immediately goes to the end of the rope and is just walking
he's
in
just pulling
place.
on the rope.
Yep.
All right, let's see what this curse thing's trying to show us, and I'll walk my pet to wherever it's trying to go.
All right. You all move, and he immediately comes up towards this entrance. I need everybody to make perception checks.
Yeah. What? Why am I rolling so badly?
Come on, net 20. Half.
All right. Zenobio and Soul. As you begin to approach it, the lifeless sort of nature of this island is obviously apparent, as it's mostly silent until you start to approach this. You two being magically inclined, there is some sort of enchantment placed on this tower. You're not entirely sure what, but you don't have much time to really figure it out, as the sounds of ravens and birds begin to fill the space, coming from the inside. However, Zenobio, you find something else. Or no, sorry, Soul, you're the higher one. You find something else. As you're hearing this sound, you're also hearing another. The sound of what sounds like stone being cracked and shook and scratched. As you look up, and there's something large, very, very large, crawling its way around the side of the tower and looking down directly at you.
Guys? I'm going to just point up at that thing.
I mage armor myself and as a like immediate, just like, oh my god, something's happening.
What was that?
I mage armor myself as far as like, oh my god, something's happening.
Sure.
What is the thing?
You will see in a moment. As you all look up and you see, as this creature is making its way around.
Oh, jeez. I hate these.
Oh.
And you look up and see it sort of look down at you. Whoa! Jumps
Oh, I
into
don't
place.
like that.
And that will be where we stop.
Oh, shit. Is this its mom?
It has a lot of health.
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
I'm very excited. I do want to know what Tiff Jr. did upon seeing it.
He doesn't seem to have noticed. And you'll find out next week what he does after, I guess.
Nice.
No, I was a state.
Indeed.
Maybe touch and go second battle.
God, when I rolled that tankard.
It's a pretty funny tankard.
Basically useless.
Also very excited that the magic word for the rod is for
It's the assistant, and no one's gonna change it because none of us have an issue with that.
Nor do
No,
you realize that
It's
fucking
not even
Zenobio
to realize
changed it.
you can change it.
Yeah.
I think even those of us who didn't know you could change it would have assumed that.
But anyways, I'm gonna end the stream now, so thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye.